All right, again, welcome back. This is week 6, module 6 of our manifesting mastermind. And today we step into one of the most transformative, most powerful topics of our entire journey together, sacred money and abundance mastery. This is my favorite, one of my favorites. And money is energy, money is a spiritual tool, money is how the universe says yes to your service. If you just show up without ego, without thinking of your service as all about you and all about the people that you serve, not thinking about what other people think of you, about the image or the pretentious reputation that you have. If you're just really focused, laser focused on the value that you give, the universe will reward you. I'm telling you, this is just how it works. Today, we clear the blocks that have kept you from receiving your full prosperity, and we activate the abundance consciousness, the highest consciousness, and abundance codes that have been present within you all along. All right, so I want to again ask in the chat, please do share one word describing your energy right now, one manifesting practice or healing tool that you've been using this week or the last weeks, and one shift that you've noticed in your spirituality, in your vitality, in your highest soul, highest consciousness connection. Last week was all about um, ancient wisdom meets modern philosophies and manifestation. And so, what practice have you been doing that has created the most noticeable shift in your life this week? Again, it's full moon energy. It's powerful. Let's harness it. Super full moon actually today. And this is a new month of October. Oh my gosh, a new month. And we're ready. We're really ready to up level. It's time. So there's no more delaying in your journey. Why are you still delaying anyway? And whenever you say, I can't, the universe will follow through. Like whenever you say, I'm broke, or you don't have money, or I cannot, I have to do this, like I'm not yet ready, the universe will just believe whatever and follow through with whatever you believe in. Honestly, whatever you project to the universe, that is what will happen. Whatever you believe is true, that's what will manifest in your 3D reality. So, again, I want you to share one word describing your energy right now, one manifesting practice or healing tool you've been using this week, one shift you've noticed, and all of your wins, your intentions, as always, as usual. All right? And we'll do a quick review of our transformation journey together, because this is week 6, module 6. So we have last 2 modules plus one final integration call. So last 3 calls, we will complete the manifesting mastermind this month of October, every Monday, same time. And I'm reading the chat, so feel free to share. Again, if you just want to receive, that's perfectly all right. If you want to share, then yes. Aliyah says, to release my self-limiting beliefs and remind myself again of my self-worth. I love that. Yes, that's why you're here. You're receiving positive reinforcements in strengthening your belief systems, because I know you already you've already done a lot of healing and identity shift. Let's add intentions and wins. Yes. Aliyah says, Ate Aleli looks so glowy. Yay! Thank you. I know, I do, right? I'm just so happy because I have a lot of shifts. I have a lot of in-person clients sessions now, and also a lot of my students have renewed their coaching for another 3 months. And my son, oh my God, my son is graduating this week. Remember, we started this journey. I told all of you that I'll manifest 20,000, 25,000 US dollars for my son. He's graduating. It's a 3 month intensive course plus internship. So he got the internship in Four Seasons Hotel and Resort, the biggest ever 5-star luxury resort in the world. So it's like, it happened. And this manifesting mastermind has activated me, has been a catalyst for this huge manifestation. My son is now 19. I'm 40. He's 19. I celebrated my birthday last last week, last month, last week. I ended my celebration last week, and I celebrated the whole entire month of September. And yeah, thank you so much for being with me in my journey. Like, I'm doing this real time. So let's honor how far you've traveled these past weeks, and your consciousness has been expanding exponentially as we do the sessions together. We've been manifesting together, and you've been expanding exponentially. Your energy field has been activating at deeper levels, and your manifestation abilities have been strengthening with each session. You're not the same person who started this journey. Definitely not the same person who started this journey. And yes, please do share your wins. Aliyah says, I finished another workshop. I know, congratulations, my love. It's so beautiful. You've been doing, ever since we met, you've been doing like workshop after workshop. And it's your gift. Crafts, work, mixed with spiritual teaching and meditation and really spiritual activation. I love your creative ideas. Those are downloads. Those are not random. That's like downloads from the universe. I noticed that I'm able to ground and regulate myself whenever I'm having a breakdown. Oh my goodness, same here. Regulate is the word. I love that. The word regulate, I even tell that to my partner. I'm like, I'm just gonna regulate myself. I need some time to just regulate myself. I use that word a lot these past months. Whenever I'm having a breakdown, this is a big win for me because I used to depend so much with other people to make me feel better. Yes, we used to depend on other people to make us happy, but now, wow, amazing. Says, so proud of you, Aliyah girl. Love it when you support each other. Aliyah says, thank you, Ate Love. Ate is big sister for international members here, like Solomon, Cheryl, Militza, Maria. So yeah, Ate means big sister. See you soon, please. Yes, of course, my love. Patricia says, congratulations, Aliyah. Your events reflect your beautiful soul. I love it. I love this. I met Patty, Patricia through Aliyah. So love it. I love your makeup. Ah, thank you. Looks good on you, Ali. Oh, thank you, my dear. Solomon, win. I was excited about a camping trip, but got sick, so I released it. And the next morning, whoa, that's a big win. Next morning was fully healed, just in time to go. Detachment, desire and detachment. When you detach, you release it. Like, okay, so what if I can go? I can have a great time alone at home, rejuvenating, but still feel that high end and that just go straight to the end, high end frequency, and also go straight to the end, live in the end, that you're having a great time. I love that. Thank you for sharing. Solomon, intention, release my limiting beliefs about money. Yes, we're gonna do this today. Says, healing tool. I feel like I got deeper in my Reiki practice this past week. Oh, love that. Wins, I actually started to have clients for my tarot and oracle readings and haven't launched the page yet. You already have clients already. The demand came before the supply. That's how it is. Intentions to be open more to monetary abundance, to visualize myself as someone rich and abundant. We're gonna do this. So excited. So excited. I love it when you congratulate each other and cheer each other. Patty, my energy right now shifting, tools, cleansing and releasing with tarot and candles. Love that. Love that. I do that a lot too. Wins, almost fully booked for tarot events until December 2025. Oh my goodness, wow. Intentions, heal, resurfacing old wounds and beliefs about money. I love that. It's so amazing to witness your manifestations. Ate Love, you're such an inspiration. Thank you for being here, my dear. Thank you for sharing all this in the chat. Thank you. Thank you for your energy, actually. I mean, I super appreciate your energy. And allow me to just give you a review of everything that we've been doing, everything that we have been manifesting. Let's honor how far you've traveled these past weeks. Hold on. So, know your consciousness have been expanding exponentially. And again, you have been activating your energy field at deeper levels. And we are strengthening our magnetism and manifestation abilities. And again, you're not the same person who started this journey because you have been evolving. Week 1 was all about quantum foundations and pure potentiality. So you began activating your infinite nature, remembering that you are not a limited human having occasional spiritual experiences, but you are an infinite spiritual being having a temporary human experience in this vessel. And you learned that limitation is an illusion and possibility is actually your birthright. Infinite possibility is your birthright. You discovered quantum entanglement. We began understanding that everything in the universe is connected through invisible threads of energy. And when you shift your internal state, you instantly affect the quantum field around you. You're reorganizing reality to match your new frequency. And we set our collective manifestation field together. You learn that when conscious creators gather with unified intention, like how we are right here, right now in this space, from UAE, from Philippines, from United States of America, all of us here in this room right here, right now, you learn that when conscious creators like us gather with unified intention, our combined energy creates a vortex of magnetism and manifestation power far greater than the sum of individual parts. And this circle has been amplifying your personal intentions for the past weeks now, as I have personally manifested my son graduating from the first ever most luxurious culinary international school in Dubai, and now will work for the most luxurious resort brand in the world. I'm like, this group has helped me magnetize and manifest this. And we have been helping each other. We have been integrating in this space together. And so from week 1, we have transformed your self-concept through advanced manifesting philosophies and practices. We have released old narratives and we have reclaimed your divine birthright. We access the quantum field of infinite possibilities. And you know right here, right now, that you are now creating from pure potentiality with unwavering faith and confidence and belief in miracles, believing in miracles. So as the author of The Science of Getting Rich, Wallace Wattles, teaches us, there's this quote there that says, there is a thinking stuff from which all things are made, and which in its original state permeates, penetrates, and fills the interspaces of the universe. So it all starts with your thoughts, with your belief systems, with your actions, your decisions, right? And week 2, we have really embodied, it's all about embodiment of abundance and energetic expansion. So you move from understanding manifestation intellectually and in theory to really knowing and understanding that we should be embodying abundance physically and energetically. And we have been learning to open our hearts to receive more love, more abundance, more joy. Not someday when you're ready, but right here, right now, exactly as you are. And it's also when we have activated both your divine feminine and masculine energies. We have been learning that manifestation, magnetism, this kind of work, this spiritual work requires the marriage of both feminine receptivity, feminine intuition, and flow combined with masculine clarity, focus, action, structure, and systems. And you are not one or the other. You are the sacred union of both feminine and masculine energies. And we have been receiving energy healing from myself. You received energy healing for wealth consciousness, and of course from each other. And we are dissolving the blocks between you and financial freedom. Your energetic capacity to hold and receive abundance is now expanding exponentially. So as I'm doing just a review, and then we'll move to our module today, because again we have the last 3 modules, and I'm doing a review just so that you understand where we are in this journey. And so from week 2, we have opened up our hearts and increased our energetic container to boost your capacity to receive and awaken the divine love and abundance codes in your body, in your mind, in your heart, and in your soul. And in the book, The Power of Subconscious Mind, it says there that you can bring into your life more power, more wealth, more health, more happiness, and more joy, more bliss by learning to contact and release the hidden power of your subconscious mind, the infinite intelligence of your subconscious mind. And we have delved deeper on that on week 3. Week 3, module 3 is all about subconscious transformation mastery. So we have understood from week 3, we have been diving deep into the subconscious mind, the operating system running 95% of your life beneath conscious awareness. You learn that your outer reality is a perfect mirror of your inner programming. And when you change the programming, the mirror changes. Your 3D reality changes. You have to change your programming first, your self concept, your identity. So it's like if you really want something, you got to say yes to this and commit to it. If not, if you say no, then the universe will support that no, and you will encounter more delays in your journey. And the universe will mirror to you when you say, for example, I can't afford it or I'm not ready. Then that's what the universe will mirror to you. You're not yet ready. Okay, let's give you more delays. You can't afford it. Okay, let's give you more expenses to to so that you're not gonna to have more struggle, because that's what you believe. But if you really understand that you are the creator of your reality, if you continue to rewrite your money story, you release beliefs like money is hard to make, or I'm not good with finances, or I cannot be spiritual and wealthy at the same time, or if I'm so abundant, it will be so overwhelming, or that I don't have enough time, or my husband wouldn't believe me, or support me, my parents won't support me. And if we keep on installing, we release limiting beliefs and installing new truths like money flows to me easily, and I have more than enough money to spend, to save, to share, and to spare, and I'm naturally abundant. Why am I not allowing myself to give and receive? If you are naturally abundant, I am naturally abundant. Say that to yourself every day. You are rewriting your money story, your success story, your love story, and every limiting narrative you'd been unconsciously living. That is what we did in module 3. You have been learning advanced techniques for belief transformation and understanding that beliefs aren't changed by positive thinking alone. It's not enough to just think positive. Your belief systems are changed, transformed, and shifted by providing your subconscious mind with new evidence, new emotions, new commitment, new choices, new decisions, new inspired action steps every single day, and new identity level shifts. And you become magnetic to your ideal clients and opportunities around you by shifting from chasing energy, I need energy, to attracting energy and magnetizing magnetic energy. And when you embody what you desire naturally seeks you out. If you embody love, love will flow to you. So the key teaching from that week, the module 3, is to reprogram your subconscious mind to become magnetic to your heart's truest desires. And the subconscious doesn't distinguish between real experiences and vividly imagined experiences when you meditate and when you visualize. The subconscious doesn't distinguish, it doesn't know. It accepts whatever you feed it with emotion and feelings. That's the same: emotion, feeling, sensation, and repetition, positive reinforcements. That's why when you're here, when you plug yourself in the consciousness of the manifesting teachers, of your coaches, of your mentors, of inspiring books, then your reality shifts accordingly. As Neville Goddard taught in the book Feeling is the Secret, the subconscious is the womb of creation. It receives the idea unto itself through the feelings of man or woman. It never changes the idea received, but always gives it form. So, whatever you feed your subconscious, it is what it will believe as reality. So week 4 was all about cosmic alignment and reality shifting. So you discover that your soul has a sacred purpose, about aligning with your soul purpose, with your natural talents, your deepest passions. You learn to recognize the signs of alignment and those moments when time disappears and opportunities flow easily, and it's like you're doing something in flow for several hours. It's because you're born to do it. You don't even check how many hours you've spent. You're not checking your phone. Your heart is just creating, and you're just doing something out of love and service. And whenever your heart says yes, this is it, you just know those signs of alignment. Whenever you're in flow, whenever your heart says yes, this is it. And we have been exploring divine timing. I have also explained and discussed with you the 4 seasons of soul evolution, understanding that what feels like delay is often divine preparation, and what seems like setback is often protection from the divine. And there are cosmic GPS signals, and you can feel this within you. There are green lights showing you that you're on track, and you'll feel like kind of in the yellow zone if your soul is asking you to pay attention and something is not quite right or doesn't feel good within you. And red lights, which are actually emergency signals, and it's redirecting you towards something better, like when you are diagnosed with a critical illness or when there's a major separation happening in your life. So that week we also did the timeline jump activation. You learned that infinite parallel realities exist simultaneously in the quantum field, and that you can shift which timeline you experience by changing your internal state. And we have been practicing this in every week that we're meeting, really choosing that desired timeline, highest timeline. And we are stepping through this infinite possibility reality, the reality of infinite possibilities. We're stepping through the golden doorway into your desired reality, and we're bringing the energy back with you into your daily life. In our one-on-one sessions, that is what we do, right? We plug into that doorway, into your highest self, highest future self-consciousness, that reality, and then get the answers from there. You have been receiving energy healing from me and from each other for confidence. That week, the week 3 was about week 4, it's about confidence, leadership, activating, aligning with your soul purpose, activating the knowing that you belong in any room that you enter, as long as you are called to share your divine soul gifts, and you're sharing your voice because your voice matters, and that you have unique divine soul gifts to contribute to this world. You chose to reincarnate in this lifetime for a reason. And the key teaching from that module is that you can create your wishes and desires with the universe. You can co-create with the universe by knowing and understanding how to play the game of life, and learning the science and philosophies of cosmic entanglement, quantum leaping, unlocking, activating the portal to your highest fullest self, to your dreams, and that you deserve everything that you desire. And if you impress the subconscious mind with the conviction, with relentlessness and resilience that you are a success, it is done, it is completed, it is fulfilled. It's yours. That's also written in The Game of Life by Florence Scovel Shinn. Surism is better than optimism. And last week was all about ancient wisdom and modern manifestation. And of course, I've taught you to connect with timeless wisdom. I've taught you sacred geometry. We explored the Sri Yantra's manifestation power. I've discussed all about labyrinth and all of other ancient wisdom technologies that ancient sages have been keeping for thousands of years. And we also explored crystal consciousness, and we have balanced our 7 chakras. And we are learning that healing begins in the energy field. Before manifesting in the physical body, you have to heal first your 7 chakras. We have activated your root chakra for security, sacral chakra for creativity, solar plexus for confidence, heart for love, throat for truth, third eye for wisdom, and your crown for divine connection. And you have received energy healing for health and vitality. And that is what we're doing every single week. I intend that we are restoring our natural state of wellness and abundant life force energy as we plug into each other's consciousness. So the goal of every week, again, that's week 5, now it's week 6. Week 6, the goal of every week is really to raise your vibrations, expand your horizons, and break upper limits and unleash your fullest potential. And so that we can tap into the world of infinite possibilities. And so I just want you to take a moment and feel how you're not the same person who began this journey 5, 6 weeks ago and months ago, actually. And you've cleared limiting beliefs, you've activated dormant codes in your life, and you've healed ancestral wounds and claimed new timelines. And you're honoring yourself and I'm honoring you. I want you to honor yourself, and I'm also honoring you for showing up, for doing the inner work, and for always choosing transformation every single day of your life. And so today is all about money. Money is one of the most amazing, amazing energies that we should love and respect. And we've been taught that money scars, that no pain, no gain, that wealthy people are greedy. What other lies are we taught? You can type in the chat if you've all the lies that you've been taught about money. Which lie have you been taught about money? We have been taught that spiritual people shouldn't care about money, or that you must sacrifice your soul to earn abundance, or that if I have money, it will be so overwhelming, or I'll be a greedy person. These are lies. These are lies that keep you small, safe, and struggling. And I want you to know that money is simply energy. And it's a tool for exchange. It's a tool for giving and receiving value. It's a way to amplify your impact. And your great work requires great resources. It's a measure of the value that you create in the world. And when you heal your relationship with money, you heal your relationship with receiving, with worthiness, with your own divine power. And I just want you also to be truthful with this. The worst thing that you can do is actually pretend that you're so abundant, you have all these, but then I know a lot of people are like this. But then honestly, you have like a lot of debts. Like actually, I know people who pretend to be rich to their clients, for example, but then to their suppliers, they say, "Oh, I don't have money. I cannot pay." All of like this is not in alignment. If you keep on doing this, the universe will just be like confused about you, and the universe will not support you all the way through. So I want you to take a moment to just really understand everything that's been happening. Oh, I'm reading the chat. Thank you for the quick recap about the few topics, the previous weeks. Yes. This is my first time here. I wasn't able to watch. Yes, all the recordings are in the group chat, my love. And yes. So, yes. If you can just share in the in the chat what lies have you been taught about money, would really appreciate that. And for now, I will take a picture of myself. If you want to take a picture with me and show your beautiful face and handsome, we have a king here. If not, just send me your emojis. Yay. Smile. Oh, yay, Ali, I love you. One more. So beautiful. Congratulations. One more. One more. Yay. Thank you, my loves. All right. So I'm going to be just speaking and then speaking about, um, wait, how do I change the view? There. About money, and I've prepared a few slides, but I feel like I just feel like I just want to talk for a bit before the slides. So feel free to share in the chat whatever limiting beliefs you have about money, and we will heal those limiting beliefs. And I just want you to understand really that you are a creator of wealth. You are a creator, not because of what you do. It's because of what you are, because of who you are. Again, as when you heal your relationship with money, you heal your relationship with receiving, with worthiness, with your own divine power. Maui, also part of this mastermind, she joined last week and 2 weeks ago. We were talking about this a lot. About that she just released the burden. She doesn't need to carry the burden of her mother lineage, of her mother wound. Like all of the women in her lineage are the ones who are working for the men. And yeah, I don't want to divulge other information that she hasn't divulged yet in her like writings and social media. But we've been doing a lot of conversations, and in our one-on-one sessions, that is the gist. Really healing your relationship with with money and with your wounds that are coming from ancestral, generational trauma and pain and old stories and patterns and belief systems that are not yours. You heal your relationship with money, you heal your relationship with receiving, your worthiness, and your own divine power. And I love Alia's intention, because that is actually what we will do today, to really heal our worth, because your abundance is directly proportional to your self-worth. I myself, I'm like reflecting on this a lot. Oh, Patty says, a limiting belief I have, not just in money, but in life, is that I have to make sacrifices. Same here. I have that limiting belief, Patty. Thank you for sharing. I have that. Even with love, we thought in the traditional Catholic belief system, there is grace in sacrifice. There is redemption when you make sacrifices, that you will be worthy if you make sacrifices. That's just ingrained in our system, and we can just choose to discreate that. Okay, I'll continue. Patty says, sometimes those sacrifices include giving up a part of myself. In my case, this is the most difficult wound to heal. I super agree. I super resonate with you, and have been reflecting on this also. The essence of sacrifice, like love is a sacrifice, abundance is sacrifice, the struggle story. Let's release this. Let's release this sacrifice. And you don't need to struggle to receive, but you gotta do inspired action steps, right? You gotta do inspired action steps. And that entails doing working, but you can do it joyfully. I super believe that you gotta give out to receive, like output. The more output, the more input. I believe that. I have not reached that stage wherein you can manifest like $20 million, for example, just by doing nothing. I wish I can reach that stage. 20,000 or $20 million just by doing nothing. But maybe somewhere, somehow, someone has done that. And it's possible. Anything is possible. But I'm just being very vulnerable and honest to where I am right now. For me, manifesting 1,000 US dollars is quick and easy. I can manifest 1,000 US dollars like this. The next day when I sleep, the next morning, I have that. Like I do an inspired action step. I offer something, or I offer a program. I do a discovery call. I connect with someone, or I just believe that I'll receive a commission somewhere, because I have like commissions going on with my students, with my partners, collaborators, with the real estate company that I have, not company, but real estate business that we have. We're not officially registered business, but we buy and sell lots with my brothers. So it's like the next morning, or someone will like re-enroll in my program. So the next morning and pay the first installment. It's been happening to me. A lot of times I wake up and I have like 1,000 US dollars like this. And it's possible for me because that's my belief system. But I have not yet reached the $20 million level. So it depends on your belief system. And we upgrade as we go along. I want you to know that you are a creator, not because of what you do, but because of who you are. Your very existence adds value to the universe. Your unique divine soul gifts, your love, your presence, your warmth, these are priceless. And the universe wants you to share your gifts and unique divine soul gifts. The universe wants to compensate you abundantly for sharing your gifts. And when you share your gifts with soul and service and without ego, and you really know how to circulate it, to give and receive, and you surround yourself by abundance, with abundant people, by people who are not scared, who don't think of money as limited resource. When you plug yourself into the consciousness of abundance mindset people, you will be more abundant. And if you really appreciate all the abundance that you have right now, look around you right now. You have air to breathe, you have roof over your head, you have meal, you have the dinner that you'll eat later. I mean, for me, I'll eat after this. Dinner that I'll eat later. The dinner that you ate earlier, the breakfast that you'll eat tomorrow. This device, whatever device you're using, to connect with me and this group, with this advanced spiritual teaching. I was talking to Dee also, one of your classmates. So she's my student, and now we've entered into a partnership. So she's also one of my investors right now. And I helped her actually manifest the investment that she shared with me. I helped her manifest that 20,000 US dollars. So it's like she's one of my private clients, and she's like, it came full circle that I helped her manifest, and then I also received abundance from that healing activation. So abundance is everywhere. Abundance is already here right now. You can just simply align to it. The question is, are you recognizing it? Are you allowing more to flow into your life? Are you dreaming bigger? Or just stuck there wherever you are and just in this loop and cycle? First is being authentic and not being pretentious. Like, I know a lot of people who are saying that they're abundant, but they're not responding to credit card collection calls. They're like saying that, oh, it's okay. Me, I paid off all my credit cards. In the Philippines, I have like five. One, two personal loans, three credit cards. I closed all of those five, plus more loans, home loan. But those, so seven, I closed seven. I think I shared that story to all of you also. And then I started, of course, my new credit card in the UAE. But the thing is, I closed all my debts and obligations in the Philippines. So while I'm attracting more abundance, I'm also being very mindful of circulating it, paying off my dues, giving to people what they're due. Not just that, I had a coach back then. While I'm paying off my debts, I'm also paying my coach every month. So are you allowing abundance to flow? Or are you hoarding it? And are you devoting it, investing it in really in the things that really matter? Or are you just spending so much in Shopee, in the Philippines it's Shopee, or Amazon, or Shane? Well, clothes are great, but there are things that really matter and things that are just excess and superfluous and surplus that you don't really need in your life, or things that you're buying just because people told you to buy it. Like, for example, for me, I super value my investment in my personal growth and development, but I had a huge purchase, Access Bars Consciousness. I did all those courses, and then there's another fee if you want to facilitate. You want to be a facilitator, and now I am a facilitator, but I don't really teach it because I love incorporating it in my practices, but it doesn't really quite feel. I love teaching life coaching more than Access Bars Consciousness. So that was a purchase that I did because all of my friends and colleagues and classmates, not colleagues, friends and classmates in the spiritual world are taking that, spent for that. So it's like, it was my ego who told me to purchase that because, oh, it's like comparing myself. He or she is an Access Bars facilitator, like my fellow Reiki master teacher, and you're not. You should also, but actually I paid it. I paid the fees, but I didn't even use it. So my point is, there are things that are expenses because of ego. And I myself did a lot of expenses based on ego voice, not soul voice. So always know and understand what your soul voice is. And that is a topic that we will dive deeper in module 8. 8 and 9. Ego versus soul. So 9 is I added a final call on the 27th. That's like final integration coaching of everything. So we have now module 6 and then 7 and then 8 and then the final call, which is Q&A group coaching. So recognize the wealth and abundance that's already in your life right now. Gratitude. Gratitude is a miracle magnet amplifier, miracle amplifier, abundance amplifier. Gratitude for what you have opens up the channel for more to arrive. Every time you acknowledge abundance, even like a beautiful sunset or a warm, delicious meal, every time my son will cook meals for me, or every time we will go out and eat, or sometimes a friend will do some really kind, like a friend's kindness. Someone will do something really kind for you, something kind and helpful, warm thought, a message that you receive. Every time you acknowledge this and appreciate this, whenever you do a rampage of appreciation, you're tuning your frequency to more appreciation, for more things to appreciate, for more prosperity. And we gotta be like peaceful with this. Attracting abundance is not,
like super excited and you're like an energy bunny. It's or it's not like something mm, chaotic or messy. Attracting abundance is peaceful. That's why when I believe in the greeting whenever like someone celebrates his or her birthday. I wish for them peace and prosperity. Peace that comes with prosperity. Like really alignment that comes with abundance. Not the chaos, not the struggle that comes with abundance, but peace. Peace. I remember it was Seth who said calm confidence, right? You're confident, but you're calm. This time, you're prosperous and you're peaceful. And one thing that I always say that now I'm reminding you once again is your spoken word carries creative power. So when you declare, I am prosperous, when you declare, money flows to me easily and effortlessly, money flows to me with ease and grace, or I'm a magnet for abundance, you're commanding reality to reorganize itself around your world. As I speak right now, I'm activating you. So just allow yourself to receive all of these activations as I speak and receive the positive healing energies as I speak right here, right now. I have encoded all of these downloads so that whenever you listen to my words, something will strike within you. Something will strike within you, and you will have light bulb moments easily on what inspired actions do you need to take. In the book, Think and Grow Rich, it says there that every wealthy person, okay, has this definite decision and absolute certainty. Every wealthy person that Napoleon Hill studied in that book, the one thing in common is that they have made a definite decision and they have absolute certainty. They have made a definite decision, a choice about how much they wanted and how much they're committed completely to achieving it. Again, surism or absolute certainty, it's so much more stronger than optimism or than hope. And in the book, The Power of Subconscious Mind, it's written there that your subconscious doesn't know the difference between your imagination and reality. So when you always imagine, you always feel wealthy in your imagination, your subconscious mind will begin to create circumstances that match that feeling in your outer world. Also, one of my favorite teachers, David Guillaume, the teacher of Kabbalah, and also manifestation and abundance. He has a lot of teachings on this. He teaches that prosperity is your spiritual birthright. Abundance is your spiritual birthright. We are all created to be abundant. The reason why we're not abundant is because of all the lies and programming of the matrix. It's not something you must earn through struggle and through suffering. The creator is abundant and the creator created you. So how can you not be abundant? The creator is the infinite source of your supply. The universe is the infinite source of your supply, and you are one with the universe. So, how can you run out? The Creator wants you to be abundant. The Creator wants you to thrive, to prosper, to experience abundance in all forms. And this is how you fulfill your purpose and serve others from a place of overflow. And when you serve others, really serving, like really being honest within you that I'm serving from a place of alignment, from a place of love, from a place of what value can I give? It's not how much money should I earn from this? No, it will follow. The money will follow. I've stopped doing like the intensive marketing and posting efforts that I've done in the past 3 years. And I think I have been reaping the rewards of what I did in the past 3 years. Because right now, even if I don't post a lot, I still have clients and I have more clients. So before I have like 2 or 3, now I have 17. So it's like I've been reaping the rewards from 2020 to 5 years. Why am I saying 3 years? 2020 is when I started. I was just a baby back then. So I officially registered my business 2021, but really a full-fledged, like, earning organization, company, 2022. So 3 years, like, really earning from my business. Because before I was doing it as, because if you don't earn from your business, it's just a hobby. You have to, of course, earn if you really want to create your business. You gotta earn, and there's so many ways to earn money from your purpose. First is saying that I'm doing this to give and receive abundance. Never ever say that I'm not doing this for money. Never ever say that intention. Because if you say that, then okay, then the universe will be like, okay, then I'm not gonna give you money. You really have to set your intention that the more value you give, the more value you receive. But you also have to, again, I'm just channeling downloads right now. You always have to know what your audience, what your clients need. You don't just give whatever you want to give. First, you gotta know what do they want to receive. What is the value that they're craving for? What is the solution that they want from you? So that's why you do that in the discovery call. You ask, where are they? What are the intentions? What do they want? You don't just create something because that's what you want to. You gotta function from a place of, I'm here to serve. So how do you do that? You gotta know what they want, what your clients want, what your promised students need or crave for or long for. And there's a necessity for circulation. I have discussed this so many times, especially in the Identity Shift Masterclass. It's still on YouTube. I have not yet converted it to a paid masterclass, but I will soon. So now it's free. Please download it if you want or access it. It's like around 10, 11 hours in total of activations on identity shift and the laws of the universe. So Identity Shift Masterclass, 3-day masterclass. I have intensively discussed the laws of the universe, including the law of giving and receiving. Circulation. Wealth is not accumulation. Whoever taught us that wealth is accumulation is telling a lie. Wealth is never accumulation. Wealth is circulation. Wealth is creating well-being for yourself and others. Wealth is freedom for yourself and others. It's never, never, ever accumulation. You don't accumulate. You don't hoard. You don't store it in a cave, in a bank. You don't just save. Wealth is never accumulation. Wealth is circulation. I'm telling you, we were taught, okay, I'm so rich because I have like 1,000. And so that's it? Is that really it? Wealth is circulation. Money in the hands of a conscious being becomes a force for transformation in the world. I posted that also in one of my stories, in one of my IG stories, and that created a lot of replies. Like, this is what I need. Like, imagine it is your responsibility to be rich. And I think I got that from Cess as well. The story that I reposted. Okay, would you love to type it for everyone? It's such a great quote. Like, um why are we even why do we even want to be rich, right? I'm trying to search the word for word quote. um I got it somewhere, and I remember it's from Cess. If you have it, please do so. It's about abundance and um that money in the hands of conscious being would really create transformation and higher consciousness for the world. And that's why you're responsible to be rich. Because if you want to change the world and you're a being of highest consciousness, then you will want to be rich. Because money in your hands will create so much healing and activation and abundance in the world. One teaching that I want to share with you guys is, I've shared this again before in life coaching certification course or Soulful CEO VIP mastermind, one of those masterminds. The Schrodinger's cat manifestation principle. This is all about quantum physics. Schrodinger's cat manifestation principle. I have a slide and I'm gonna present it right now. Hold on. Okay. I want to share this because, okay, this Schrodinger's cat manifestation principle. You know what? Oh, there says is sent it. Says shared it. Says sent it in the chat. Okay, let's look at this. Thank you for sharing, my love. Thank you for sharing. If you care about the world, you have a responsibility to get rich because money in the hands of good-hearted people changes everything. There! If you can please share it in our WhatsApp group chat, please. Thank you, my love. Thank you, my love. Thank you, Seth, for sharing. Please do share. Please do share in our WhatsApp group chat. Right? You have the responsibility to be rich. Because money in the hands of rich people changes everything. In the conscious people. Money in the hands of good-hearted, conscious people changes everything. So if you care about the world, you know what to do. If you care about the world, you have a responsibility to get rich. Thank you for sharing. Allow me to just read the chat. Ali says, my limiting belief about my earnings is thinking that someone has to do it for me before I can finally start. Ooh. But honestly, that's just another excuse I used to let it slide. I love that you're being so joyful about this. I love your honesty. I love your vulnerability. First of all, I want you to receive all the support that you need, but you have to be the leader. You have to have it. Of course, you have a team. You have me as your coach. You have your VA, your assistant. You have your team, your expert, social media, maybe manager doing it for you. But you're the leader. That's the thing. You have to be the face of your brand, the leader. But you've done so much shifts. I mean, imagine before you haven't even done this coaching reels. Before we started, you were like hiding behind the scenes. But now, look at you. You're just providing value and just showing up fully. So just let's release all the excuse. And why is it that you don't want to do it for yourself, right? Why? And I also had that limiting belief, like um I thought that I have to be part of a team to earn money. Actually, I thought I cannot do it on my own. Like I thought I should be part of like a team of practitioners. But the universe actually told me and taught me that I should be the leader. I shouldn't be like just part hiding in the behind the scenes. I should be the leader of my own team. The leadership skills, your Empress Queen leadership skills are being tested, are being sharpened, are being sharpened in this journey. All right. Now, let me share the Schrodinger's cat manifestation principle. Schrodinger's cat is a quantum physics thought experiment which presents a paradox. A cat in a box is somehow in a superposition state. Alan and I always say this, like we will text each other, Alan, Schrodinger's cat. And then we just know what it means. So Schrodinger's cat is, the cat is simultaneously both alive and dead until the very last moment before someone opens the box. That is the experiment. I'm searching my chat with Alan. There. Schrodinger's cat experiment. I was like, pray until Wednesday and imagine the reply and Schrodinger's cat till then. That's exactly my message. Like, Alan, pray and Schrodinger's cat until then. Like, he just knows that he has to relax. And then when he will open the email, he will open his notifications, he will open his message, his inbox. He will just find that the cat is alive. And this happened in our manifestation of the results of his interview, because he was like, I didn't get the final offer yet. They said I got the job, but I didn't get the final written offer yet. I'm like, Alan, it's weekend, people are not working here during weekend. Relax, give them a few days, 3-4 days. And Alan, Schrodinger's cat until then. To those who don't know, Alan is my son. So until you open the box, it's simultaneously alive and dead. Wait, I'm checking. There. Perpetual state of simultaneous existence and non-existence until the box gets open. That is from the words of my own son. Perpetual state of simultaneous existence and non-existence until the box gets open. So when you're impatient, okay, when you're impatient and you open the box when it's not yet the right time, and you're not yet aligned to your highest vision, you'll find the cat dead. Like, you're impatient, you want to do it already, even without planning, even without surveying, even without even asking your clients what they need, even without harnessing your skills yet, or you're just forcing things to happen. You open the box, and when it's not yet the right time and you're not yet aligned to your highest vision, you'll find the cat dead. You'll see the manifestation in its collapsed, unformed state, and you'll say, see, it didn't work. Like, for me, I was so impatient in manifesting my divine life soulmate that I manifested someone who is still baking in the oven. And I myself was baking in the oven. So instead, we gotta relax and align first. Your thoughts, your beliefs, your feelings, your words, and inspired action steps. Release all fears, doubts, worries, and all forms of skepticism. Believe with absolute faith, certainty, and all-knowingness that the cat is indeed alive. And when you reach advanced level manifestation, where the strength of your belief is so much stronger than the incoming reality, then your strong, powerful belief will inevitably overpower all other possibilities and eventually manifest in your reality. These texts right here is exactly the newsletter. I just used my newsletter content that I sent in 2023 or 2022 when I was, it's one of my past newsletters, because I was like channeling downloads, and then it just suddenly came to me. Schrodinger's cat experiment. You wrote a newsletter about this. Read it. So I searched my newsletters and like, oh, yes. So it's not about manifestation as an act, but more about mind setting, vision casting, praying, and preparing. Preparation is key. You don't just jump without. So there are two sides, Of course, you have to prepare, right? You don't just go to a speech, for example, that you don't even know what to say. You gotta at least write down notes. You gotta prepare, and that will influence the confidence that you have. And the other side is you don't need to overly prepare, right? Because other people are so perfectionist that it leads to procrastination, and that it leads to more delay. So you gotta balance that. You gotta be in this state of, okay, I've done my part. Now I surrender to the universe. So you gotta do mind setting. That's why in our coaching sessions, I start always with vision casting, mind setting. You prepare accordingly. You plant seeds before you're ready to open the box, all in perfect divine timing. And then trust and have faith that the cat is alive. and know that your manifestation is forming in the quantum field right here, right now. It exists in superposition. All possibilities are present simultaneously. And when you hold your vision with unwavering faith, when you align your entire being to the reality you're creating, when you trust divine timing rather than forcing premature results that you are controlling, trying to control and not flowing into or flowing through or flowing with, that's when you open the box and find exactly what you've been claiming when you trust divine timing rather than forcing. The universe is not withholding your desires from you. You're in the gestation period. There's a pause, a sacred pause between planting. You plant the seeds and then you reap the rewards. You harvest the rewards. Don't dig up your seeds to check if they're growing. Trust the process. The cat is alive. So there are stages in our journey. There's stages. And sometimes you're okay, right here, I'm in this level, and then you up level, and then you up level, and then you up level and up level. And clearing our ancestral money blocks. Know and understand that your relationship with money didn't begin with you. It began generations ago with your great, 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 great grandparents, your ancestors who survived wars, famines, depressions, and scarcity. And their survival strategies. I was talking to Patty about this, how we were trained and programmed to be survivors. Your ancestors who survived wars, famines, depressions, their survival strategies are encoded in your DNA. And they're running like invisible programs in the background of your financial life. And it's time to clear all this. It's time to release all this. It's time. And it starts with you. You're here to clear ancestral blocks and generational wounds. It's not random that you're here. So there are some common ancestral money blocks. One is the scarcity survivor pattern. There's never enough. You save everything. You don't trust abundance. This is the pattern that tells you you gotta hoard and accumulate because money could disappear tomorrow. It's not based on the prayer, Our Father in heaven, give us today our daily bread. Because, in that prayer, give us today our daily bread, you just know that it's going to come to you every day. It's not going to disappear tomorrow. Today, and then the next day, there will be abundance coming in every day. It's not going to disappear. I promise it's not. But we were taught to believe that it will disappear anytime. And this pattern often comes from ancestors who experienced genuine poverty, war, or economic collapse. They learned that survival meant hoarding, protecting, never relaxing into plenty. You might notice yourself unable to enjoy your money, always worried about losing it, feeling guilty when spending on pleasure. So maybe you check your bank account multiple times daily with anxiety because you're like, oh, is my money still there? Or you're unable to enjoy your purchases even when you can afford them. You're unable to enjoy whenever you purchase. You don't want to make a purchase because you feel like my money is running out. Or you're always unconsciously expecting financial difficulties and catastrophes and struggles coming in. And this fear is not yours. This is not your fear. It's an inherited survival mechanism that once kept someone alive, your ancestor alive. But now it's keeping you chained, imprisoned, feeling heavy, drained. Next, the martyr archetype. Wealthy people are selfish. Spiritual people should be poor. Money corrupts the soul. Oh my Lord. There's a lot of this in the spiritual realm, in the spiritual field, I mean. And this often comes from religious conditioning across generations where poverty was equated with purity and wealth with sin. You might notice yourself self-sabotaging when money starts flowing and you're feeling uncomfortable with abundance or believing you must struggle to be good. Does this ring a bell? You must struggle to be good and abundant. Or perhaps every time your income starts increasing, you unconsciously create problems. You create bad investments. Oh my gosh, I did a lot of this in my early days. I invested in crypto. I lost like 4,000 US dollars. Like 200,000 pesos, like that. I lost it in a time when I didn't even have money. I used my credit card to invest, something like that. I forgot what happened to me, but or I used a loan to invest. But anyway, that's I was able to regain that money 10 times fold already. So that's forgiven. I forgive myself. But there was a time when I unconsciously create financial problems whenever I decide from a place of scarcity. I repeat, whenever you decide from a place of scarcity, you will unconsciously create more scarcity problems. Before I would give away money recklessly, I would create financial crisis that will bring me back to struggle. Your subconscious believes wealth would make you a bad person. So it protects your goodness by keeping you broke so that you will still be good. So let's release this. Would you like to release this? Let's release this now. Just say yes. I'm releasing this. It is done, it's complete, it's fulfilled. So be it, and so it is. Next, the unworthy pattern. Oh my gosh. People like us don't have money. We're not good enough for wealth. Rich people are different from us. This comes from family systems where poverty became part of the identity. We're working class, we're just middle class, where from a 3D country, third world country. We're not business people, we're not the wealthy type. And you might notice yourself feeling like an imposter when you earn well because you're different from your traditional family systems or people who you grew up with. You're giving your money away to avoid standing out from your family or hitting an invisible income ceiling. And perhaps your family has been in the same economic class for more than 1, 2, 3 generations. Maybe you're from the low end or maybe the middle class, working class. And then when you start earning more, you feel guilty that you're being separated from your roots. And you unconsciously keep yourself at your family's income level by overspending, or you avoid promotions in your job, you avoid more abundance coming in, you turn down high paying opportunities to maintain your sense of belonging. Like, if I make more money than my parents or my family, I'm betraying them. My poverty shows my loyalty. And this pattern, oh my God, this pattern is keeping you small. This pattern appears when families unconsciously equate financial similarity with love and belonging. Earning more than your parents feels like abandoning them. So you stay at their financial level to maintain connection. So maybe your parents struggled financially your entire childhood. When you start earning more than they ever had, you feel uncomfortable as though your success highlights their failure. Or you unconsciously spend down to their level. You lend them money, even if you can't afford the money, you lend them money and avoid discussing your success so that you're not showing off. There's also this responsibility burden that if I become wealthy, everyone will expect me to fix their problems. Money brings obligation and pressure. This comes from families where any financial success meant supporting everyone else. This is big in the Philippines. You create resentment and exhaustion around money because if you're the richest person in the family, you carry everyone's burden. You support everyone else. And you might avoid wealth because you've seen how it turned ancestors into family banks. Like in my family, I have this, I don't want to be responsible. I don't want to be like my dad because in my family, it's my dad who carries the burden of so many, my ancestors, the whole clan, every Christmas, because we're rags to riches. Like when I was young, my family couldn't even afford the real authentic Barbie. They would buy the just like a copycat Barbie, right? Or they couldn't really afford like fine dining. We'll just only eat in fast food to celebrate, for example. So we're actually rags to riches. I was growing up, I just realized, oh wow, we have money now. But when I was really, really young, we were like super struggling. So I didn't want to be like my dad. who ended up being sick with diabetes, who had so much resentment and exhaustion around money, and who ended up cheating on my mom because of being quote unquote successful man who, and for him all successful men have mistresses, that belief system. I don't want to be with like him. I didn't want to be the one responsible. I didn't want the responsibility. So if you have this, you might avoid wealth because you've seen how it turned family members into family banks, or like the the person that freeloaders come to. That's like every Christmas, I would be the one charged, or I would be the one responsible for buying gifts for like my 30 plus cousins and second cousins. When I was growing up and we started earning money, my dad took in that responsibility of being the richest man in the clan. And then my cousins, my uncles, my aunts, my grandmother, grandmothers and grandfathers, like the sisters, the cousins of my grandmothers and grandfathers would go over our house, our family home, our ancestral home, and always ask money from my dad. And my dad would always be like, he would have resentment, but he would give. So I didn't want that responsibility. And yeah, I watched my dad as being that bank in the family. He became successful. He rose up the corporate ladder from being a like a clerk slash assistant to being the vice president of San Miguel company in the Philippines. And he became the family, the ancestral clan ATM, constantly asked for loans, and he's expected to pay for everything in the clan. Whenever like there's a family reunion, which is like 200 of us there, 100 to 200. And yeah, and one day my dad just stopped all those. He's like, it's not my responsibility to carry all this pain. So you unconsciously keep yourself from financial success to avoid the same burden and resentment. Ali says, as I grow to be a leader now, I've been reprogramming my mind to lead with quiet authority instead of demand or complaint. Oh, I love that. I love that sharing, huh? It's a very powerful sharing. As I grow to be a leader now, I've been reprogramming my mind to lead with quiet authority instead of demand or complaint. Thank you for sharing that, Ali. Wow, I love that. I love it. So this is a big topic. That's why we are um we are extending. Wait, let just checking my. Okay, so I'm just checking my. Okay, this is the last piece, and then we'll continue next meeting. The last piece that I wanna share are the prosperity codes. Okay, we'll do more energy healing next meeting because um, we have extended. So activating your prosperity codes. Okay, activating your prosperity codes. I want to share this. You have prosperity codes within you that are dormant. Within your energy field exists what ancient wisdom keepers called prosperity codes. You have specific vibrational frequencies that magnetize wealth and abundance when activated. And these codes have been dormant in most people because of programming, conditioning, and survival fears. And today we're going to activate all these codes and restore your natural prosperity consciousness. So there are 7 prosperity codes. Code 1 is worthiness activation. So you can just simply recite this, touch your heart, or one hand in your heart, the other one in your belly, and recite, I am inherently valuable regardless of what I do or produce. My existence adds value to the universe. I deserve prosperity simply because I exist. And this code dissolves the belief that you must earn your worth through suffering, productivity, or sacrifice. Your divine nature makes you automatically worthy of all abundance. If I would love to request if you can send this to our WhatsApp group. Says Patty, Aliyah, you can send this. That would be amazing. So next is receiving mastery. You can just simply recite this, and we are activating as we speak and declare this. You can touch your heart, or one hand on your heart, the other one on your belly. I gracefully receive all the goodness the universe wants to give me. I accept compliments, gifts, opportunities, and money with open arms and a grateful heart. And you really gotta assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled here. You gotta feel yourself as already worthy, that your energetic capacity to receive is already activated, and you are worthy for receiving, not someday, but right here, right now. Not when you achieve something or gain approval from someone, but right now, exactly as you are. So many people can actually give generously, many of you, but struggle to receive. And that is my struggle as well. I have been struggling to receive ever since I was like, I'm so guilty receiving. I even say sorry for receiving. It's so weird. But this code, the receiving mastery code, opens your channels to let abundance flow in. Practice saying thank you instead of you shouldn't have. You shouldn't have given me this. You shouldn't have taken the extra effort. You just say thank you when someone offers you something. And when someone compliments you, your beauty, your work, your gift, instead of, or your value, the value that you give, instead of deflecting it with, oh, it was nothing, or oh, really? You're more beautiful than me. You practice receiving fully. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. I appreciate it. I claim it. I receive. I allow myself to receive. I receive. I say this a lot. So nowadays, because I've been rewiring my receiving mastery, right? My receiving container, my receiving capacity. So this simple shift of gratitude changes your receiving capacity for everything, including money. Next is circulation consciousness. Let us recite this all together. Money flows to me and through me like a river. I'm a clear channel for prosperity to circulate into the world. Again, abundance is not about accumulation. Abundance is circulation. And this code transforms the energy of hoarding into healthy circulation. Like a river that stays fresh by flowing, your wealth stays healthy by moving, both receiving and giving generously. Giving opens the way for receiving. And this doesn't mean giving from scarcity or giving from obligation. I need to support them. I need to. Stop those words already. Stop the words I need to. You want to. You love to. I was talking to one of you about this in one of our conversations, one-on-one private conversations. It's not that you need to. You want to. You wish to. You desire, but you don't need. So giving from a place of generous circulation, from a place of abundance, from a place of joy, not from a place of heavy obligation, that will never work. Whenever you give, you got to place from a place of joy with a smile on your face. Every time you give and you don't have a smile in your face, know that that money will not come back to you 10 times fold. But if you give from a place of, yes, I'm giving, I paid. Thank you so much for the electricity. Like you paid your electricity bill. Thank you so much for my phone bill. I'm able to connect with my loved ones. Thank you so much for my coach for mentoring sessions, for example. Or thank you so much for, beautiful clothes, for food. Oh, if you keep giving from, or hospital bills, for example, for health, for revived health and well-being, or you have, like, for example, a yoga session, you think your expenses, you think the money that you give from a place of joy and abundance, that money that you give will come back to you 10 times fold. Instead of clutching money in fear of losing it, practice conscious giving, tipping generously, donating to causes you love. I do this a lot. I don't always announce it, but I do donate all the time. There's never a month that I don't donate to causes that I love, that I never give away clothes to people that I like or love or who give me service. Investing in your growth, treating friends. I love having money so that I can treat my friends and loved ones to food, to wonderful experiences. Notice how this creates space for more to flow in. When you invest in your growth, when you treat people, when you give and share the resources coming in. Next is value recognition. You can just simply recite with feelings. I recognize and claim the value of my unique gifts. I allow myself to be compensated abundantly for what I naturally offer. So this code seals the pattern of undercharging, overgiving, and undervaluing your contributions. Your gifts are not common just because they're easy for you. They're valuable precisely because they're uniquely yours. And I thought that by speaking, I've been overcharging. But you know what? Talk therapy is what my clients need. They don't need the whole shebang of digging ancestral beliefs and healing the past lives and doing all of these sessions, session one, session. They want quick, fast talk therapy, shifting, activation, embodying the highest, fullest self, activation, getting, receiving messages, divine whispers, and downloads from your highest, fullest self. Ask yourself, what comes naturally to you that others struggle with? Maybe creating order from a chaotic load of input or information, and you're creating order from that. Or making people feel seen or valued in a safe space. That is my gift. Or seeing solutions that others miss. These gifts have massive value, tremendous value, incredible value. So you have to allow yourself to receive payment that reflects that value. Maybe it's assisting, supporting someone. All right. So please, please always know that you have value, that that you're worthy of so much compensation for the gifts that you give. Next, please also share this in our group chat. Aliyah says, OMG, yes, I noticed before that someone gave me money that is higher than I usually receive. I tend to feel shy and unconsciously felt like it's too much for me to receive. Same here. I also, it also happened to me. I also had that feeling. So we got to receive our energetic capacity to receive. Next, prosperity partnership. I'll just change the numbers. Oops. Wait, hold on. Okay, I'm having some difficulty in changing, but it is 3, 4. This is 4. Sorry, this is 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this is 5, 6, 7. So code 5 is prosperity partnership. The universe is my unlimited supply. I partner with infinite intelligence to create wealth in ways that serve my highest good and the good of all. Again, recite this with me. The universe is my unlimited supply. I partner with infinite intelligence to create wealth in ways that serve my highest good and the highest good of all. This code shifts you from feeling alone in your financial journey to receiving support and recognizing that you have the universe as your business partner. And this is the entire gist, this is the entire purpose and teaching in our Soulful CEO VIP Mastermind, that you are the chief operating officer and God, the universe, is your chief executive officer, CEO, your business partner, investment advisor, and your financial backer. And there's this, again, as I've mentioned, there's this infinite intelligence within you that has all the answers, that knows how to create wealth through you when you trust it. Instead of forcing and struggling, you collaborate with this intelligence within you. Next, joyful abundance. This is code number 6. Let us all recite this together. 3, 2, 1. I attract wealth through joy, not suffering. My prosperity comes from alignment, not sacrifice. I allow money to be easy, fun, and delightful. I always tell you to play, to find the joy in creating. And this code dissolves the no pain, no gain mentality around money. The universe didn't create you to suffer your way to prosperity. You're meant to play, to create, and enjoy your way to abundance. So notice and observe where you've made money hard, where you've made money serious and heavy. What if wealth could come through joy? What if your most profitable activities could also be your most fulfilling activities? This isn't fantasy. This is how prosperity works when you're truly aligned. You know, like how I actually get inspired by dance teachers. They just dance. They just dance and then they earn money. They're amazing dance teachers and performers. And earn money by dancing. You know, so prosperity works when you're truly aligned to your passion and purpose. Last but not the least, code number 7 is magnetic presence. Let us recite all these together. You can touch your heart on one hand and your head, the other one on your belly. My energy field naturally attracts prosperity. I'm a magnet for abundance, opportunities, and resources. Wealth seeks me out. This code activates your natural magnetism. So instead of chasing money, you become so aligned with abundance frequency that wealth finds you. So think of yourself as a lighthouse. You don't chase the ships. You shine brightly and then the ships will come to you. The bees don't chase. The honey, actually, you're the honey. The bees come to the honey. I have a post about this. I'm going to share in our chat. I'm going to look for that. I have a post about this. Somewhere in my post about bees and flies and about magnetism. Okay, I'll look for it and then I'll share in our group chat. You also don't explain to those people who don't understand what you're going through and where you're going. Your prosperity comes from who you are as a human being, and you magnetize instead of chasing. So I am looking for that post. I will send later if I don't find now. Yeah. Bees don't waste their time explaining to flies why honey is better. Bees don't waste their time explaining to flies why honey is better than shit. Just remember that whenever someone tries to talk you out of your dreams. So I have a post like that. When you're a bee, you don't waste your time explaining to flies why you're aligned with honey, right? And also, you also have to have that magnetic energy of honey. Honey attracts the bees, beautiful bees. All right, so I'm just gonna activate this within you. I just want you to know and understand that this code activates your natural magnetism. So instead of chasing money, you become so aligned with abundance frequency that wealth finds you. Okay, and that is what magnetic presence is all about. And I want you to recite this again. Let's recite this again. I want to recite again joyful abundance and magnetic presence because these are big. So let's again touch our heart, one hand on your heart, the other one in your belly. I attract wealth through joy, not suffering. My prosperity comes from alignment, not sacrifice. I allow money to be easy, fun, and delightful. Next, my energy field naturally attracts prosperity. I'm a magnet for abundance, opportunities, and resources. Wealth seeks me out. And I just want you to feel yourself becoming a clear channel for prosperity. Feel the truth of your unique value, your unique gifts, your contributions to the world. Feel support surrounding you. Feel wealth becoming easy and delightful. Feel your entire energy field radiating abundance frequency, that all of your 7 codes, prosperity consciousness codes, are activated right here, right now. And I just want you to take deep breaths as we say the final activations or declarations, or allow me to just recite the words, and I just want you to receive, and I just want you to believe that you are no longer who you are at the start of this mastermind. I decree and declare that your prosperity codes are now fully activated and permanent. You vibrate at the frequency of health. You're a magnet for abundance. Money flows to you. Money flows to you easily, joyfully, constantly, from multiple directions, multiple sources, in increasing amounts. Your worthiness is your birthright. It's unquestionable. You know how it is and how it truly feels like, what it truly feels like to be worthy. Your receiving channels are now clear. Your circulation is healthy. You are embodying peace and prosperity. It is done. It is completed. It is fulfilled. So be it, and so it is. Would you like this? Yes, yes, yes. Just allow yourself to receive and breathe. Inhaling, taking a deep breath. Inhaling, taking a deep breath in. Soaking as much love and light as you're able, and exhaling, releasing all tension. And just simply relax. All right. I will end with um I have a lot of I have a lot of teachings today. Oh my gosh. But I'll continue next meeting. But I will end with this final piece on how we have activated the circulation principle, right? Um, Yoga teachers, Pilates instructors, dance teachers, they get to work out every day, live healthy while earning money. Yeah, right? That's their belief system. That's the reality. Like, we, as coaches, we are being paid to grow. Like me, I just really learn every day. I love what I do. I do yoga, I dance, I I learn, and then I teach what I learn. And I get paid to grow. So, and you deserve it. It's possible. You're worthy. So, just ending with the circulation principle, abundance operates like breathing: inhale and exhale, receive and give. If you only exhale, you suffocate, right? If you only inhale, you stagnate. Healthy circulation means receiving generously and giving generously, both from a place of abundance rather than obligation or fear. In the book, The Dynamic Laws of Prosperity, the author teaches us that when you learn to give freely and joyously without thought of return, the universe conspires. The universe conspires to pour blessings upon you from unexpected sources. And the signs of blocked circulation are: you hoard money out of fear of losing it, you give away too much, leaving yourself depleted, you feel guilty when you receive, never spending on yourself or for your own joy, always giving but never allowing yourself to receive help, Clutching onto possessions you don't use. This is big. Oh my goodness, this is big for me. Keeping clothes in your closet you haven't worn in years. This is also big for me. That's why I always want to give away clothes to release this hoarding mentality that I have. Your home is filled with things that no longer serve you. So your homework is to open up your circulation channel. Each day, consciously receive at least 3 things with full presence and gratitude. A compliment, help with a task, someone holding the door, or carrying your bag for you. A beautiful sunset. Notice your tendency to deflect or minimize, and instead practice pure receiving. Next, go through your home and find 10 items you're not using but have been holding on to just in case. Donate them, gift them, sell them. This creates energetic space for new abundance to flow in. Clutter blocks circulation. Yeah. I just added carrying your bag for you. I have a student who just realized, oh my goodness, now I allow people to carry my bag. I'm actually expanding my energetic capacity to receive help. That's part of your abundance. So these are your homework. Clutter block circulation. So please create energetic space for new abundance to flow in. Generous circulation. Practice giving from overflow, not depletion. When you have 100, give 95. That's depletion. When you have 100 and give 10 with joy, that's circulation. The amount matters less than the energy behind it. Give it with joy. All right. And in the book, I have read this intensively, Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. T. Harv Eker teaches us that rich people are excellent receivers. Poor people are poor receivers. Your capacity to receive directly determines your capacity to have. Please do share this also in our WhatsApp group, pretty please. This is a really important homework. All right, so we overextended our class, master class today because this is a really important topic. And yeah, I just before we part, I just want you to know that self-love is actually the ultimate manifesting tool. Okay, I just want to end with a note that when you love yourself, when you really, really, really love yourself and you prioritize yourself and you really discover yourself, you naturally make choices that support your prosperity. Loving yourself is the greatest gift you can give yourself, and it's the ultimate manifesting tool. All the techniques, all the affirmations that I've been teaching you, all the visualizations mean nothing if you don't love yourself. I repeat, all the positive affirmations, all the techniques, all the tools, all the arsenal of plethora of manifestation techniques mean nothing if you don't love yourself. Self-love is your manifestation practice. And when you love yourself, you naturally make decisions out of abundance. You naturally charge your worth, what you're worthy of. When you really love yourself, you charge what you're worthy of. You naturally receive without guilt because you love yourself. You deserve it. You deserve all the gifts. You love yourself. You're not guilty. You're not coming from a place of guilt and shame because I love myself. You naturally set also healthy boundaries. I love not boundaries, but maybe curtains, like soft curtains. Because I don't like walls, but you naturally set healthy boundaries, or you naturally say no to people who drain your energy because you love yourself. And that will attract more abundance in your life because instead of draining your energy to those who are not really in alignment with you, you become more in alignment. So when you really love yourself, you'll become more abundant. Nobody has ever taught me that in this way. It's just a download that I received. Like, self-love is actually the ultimate manifestation magnetism tool. You just love yourself. And so self-love is the foundation of wealth. When you love yourself deeply, you know you deserve prosperity. You know that I allow myself to receive, allow it to flow through me. I trust my decisions. You trust your decisions if you love yourself. You take bold action without second guessing. You don't listen to all the lies coming from others because you trust your decisions. You believe in yourself. You love yourself. You protect your energy and your time, which are your greatest resources. And you are able to amplify and magnify these resources because you love yourself. You invest in your own growth because you love yourself. And that will make you more abundant because you value your potential, and the growth investment that you invest in will help you manifest, magnetize more abundance in your life. You walk away from those so-called opportunities that really don't honor your worth, that are really not in alignment. Like, you will receive so much opportunity portals and so much offers, but it's like a teaching opportunity for just, I don't know, $10 an hour. Will you receive that? Is that really for you? You can, you will, if you if you're doing it out of like giving, charity, pro bono. It's a way of giving back. Of course, you can do that, right? But you'll just know if the opportunity is not for your growth. Not all opportunities you should say yes to. There's so many people who will tell you to partner with you. Oh, can we partner in this workshop? But then they'll end up to be freeloaders, or you'll do the heavy work and they're just gonna rely on you and your following and your, it's not balanced. If you really love yourself, you will speak up for your needs and desires without apologizing. Only crying baby gets milk. If you don't cry, if you don't ask, if you don't speak up, you don't get the milk. Also, if you really love yourself, you will have fun in the process. You will rest without feeling guilty because you know your worth isn't tied to productivity and being busy all the time. And when you don't love yourself, you accept less than you deserve because you don't believe you're worthy of so much more. You self-sabotage opportunities because you unconsciously feel that you're unworthy. If you don't love yourself, you overwork, you under-earn, you carry other people's burden because you're trying to prove your value. If you don't love yourself, you stay in situations that drain you and that are not in alignment because you fear being alone. Because you don't love yourself, you fear being alone. If you don't love yourself, you give your power away to others' opinions and judgments and lies. If you don't love yourself, you apologize for existing and for receiving, for having needs, for taking up space. So your relationship with yourself is reflected in your relationship with money. If you criticize yourself constantly, you'll criticize your financial situation constantly. If you withhold love from yourself, you'll also withhold money from yourself. If you don't believe you're enough, you'll always feel you don't have enough money in abundance. So the first thing that you got to do is believe that you're enough and that you're worthy, and stop punishing yourself. Whenever you make a mistake, for example, stop punishing yourself. Start practicing self-love. Notice if you treat yourself with kindness and love, often your income will double within weeks, within months, because you're not energetically pushing yourself into poverty. When you really love yourself, you'll be in alignment with love and abundance. You'll know and understand that you're good enough, more than enough. You begin speaking to yourself like someone you love, and your anxiety will dissolve because you love yourself, you trust yourself, and opportunities will begin to appear naturally for you if you really, really love yourself. And so, yeah, that's my ending note for today. Next meeting, this is so amazing. Next week would be on, hold on, what is about? What is next week about? Week 7 There, I got it. You become the author of your own destiny. So, week 7, module 7 is all about vision quest and life scripting. We're diving into advanced manifestation techniques that will literally allow you to rewrite your new reality into existence. I'll discuss the difference between journaling and scripting. Why do you have to script rather than just simply journal? And we'll be writing your new reality into existence, and we'll have more energy healing, and we'll anchor in your new identity. The last module would be week 8 on integration. So, week 8, just looking at my notes, it's celebration, integration. We will, this is where we will celebrate everything crystallizes and gets permanently anchored in our reality. And the last week, October 27. So please save the dates. Every Monday, same time, 7 p.m. Dubai time, 11 p.m. Manila time, 8 a.m. Phoenix, Arizona time. So 27 would be our last date, wherein you have the opportunity for personal guidance and support, hot seat coaching, come with your questions, your wins, your heart open. And so please save the dates. Each session will build on the last, and the recordings are here for you. I always send them in the group chat. After this, I will be creating, I had that download to create like a year-long container, manifesting container. It's still in the works in my brain, but I got the download today, so I'll be updating you about that. So please remember your assignment, your homework. Thank you for sharing. Um, if you can also someone can send the homework to the group, Aliyah or Ses or Patty, if you can. This is your homework. All right, please do your homework. Says. Hello, ladies. I just want, oh, there's a man here. There's a king here, maybe. I just want to say thank you for being vulnerable here. I know it's a bit random. It helps me so much seeing other people vulnerable too. I don't have to be so perfect and uptight. Yes, same here. Let's all be vulnerable. Aliyah says, thank you too for being you, ate. Your uplifting words and support mean a lot to me as always. We actually have total of three kings, men, as part of this mastermind, but they're just accessing the recording. I have two other clients who are part of and students, part of the mastermind for men. So we're not all ladies here, just letting you know. So we have Solomon, we have Sukant, and Kareem. Both those three are divine masculine king energy. Aliyah says, this is so helpful, ate. Ate love. Ate is big sister. Thank you so much. Ate, that's what I'm integrating. I'll open this up in our one-on-one consultation. Oh, I can't wait to meet you. Please schedule within this week. I love you. Thank you so much for sharing. And yeah, I'll send the recording as always and the presentation slides. And yeah, you can also email me, DM me, holler, and yeah, please do your homework. Your homework is just actually to receive. And thank you so much for your sharings today. And I'll do another round of this, by the way, the year long, and we'll do it in another time zone because a lot of my students in the Philippines are requesting for earlier time. So thank you for staying up late if you're in the Philippines right now. And yeah, so thank you for joining me. If there are no more questions, I just want to leave you with more empowerment and loving words. You are healing ancestral wounds, generational wounds that have been carried by your lineage for generations and generations. You are activating codes that have been dormant within you. And you're choosing a new timeline with courage and conviction. Actually, two of you are part of the mastermind are already in the abundant energy. So that's why they joined previously, but today they were not here in this call because I understand you will be driven to join the call if you really need it or you're not yet resisting to receive. So those who are already in the abundance mindset really, because I have students who are really abundant, but it's the like abundant with money. But then they're like kind of stuck in other areas of their life, like purpose, for example. Or not, no, not purpose. Actually not that. More of the partner side, manifesting a partner side. But they're like they're able to manifest money. And we're just applying that so that you receive love and abundance in all aspects of your life. You don't need to you don't need to choose one specific part of your life that's working well and the others are not. Let's release that limiting belief that you cannot have it all, because you deserve it all. You can have it all. We can all have it all. And I know that this is not small work. This is really soul level evolution and transformation. You're choosing a new timeline with courage, with conviction, with commitment, and you decide every single day amidst all the things happening around you. Like, oh my God, something happened. Should I change my decision, my commitment? No. You got to stay on track, right on track. And I know that the journey hasn't always been easy. Same here. I know you've had moments of doubt, moments of fear, moments of anxiety, moments of wanting to give up. I know there have been a lot of times when abundance felt unreachable, impossible, challenging, and prosperity seemed like just for others and not like it's just someone else's story and not really yours. Like I thought that I'm not worthy of all this prosperity before. I thought because I was settling. When it comes to my partner, I didn't want to shine my light fully because I want to stay in his economic level. It was crazy. It was crazy for me. But I was able to release that relationship and now I'm more abundant. So just keep on showing up for yourself. Keep on doing the work. Keep on choosing faith over fear, or learning how to manage the fear, holding faith at the same time. And you are standing at a threshold, a bridge. The old story is behind you, and then there's a new reality in front of you. You got to choose that new timeline, that new reality. And all you have to do is keep walking forward in the direction of your chosen timeline. All you have to do is to keep walking forward in the direction of your chosen new timeline. And again, you don't need to know exactly the how. You don't need to be perfect, as Tess has mentioned. You don't need to know all the circumstances that will happen exactly. You don't need approval or permission or validation of others. You just need to understand yourself, discover yourself, love yourself, and follow your intuition. Trust the process. You just need to keep choosing, committing to yourself, to self love, to abundance. Keep embodying wealth consciousness. Keep deciding based on abundance mindset and not scarcity. Keep loving yourself fiercely, freely, widely, unapologetically. And that is the goal. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. That is the aim, that is the highest vision. Allow me to just bless you. As we close today, I would like to thank you for being here with me in this journey. This is the first round. We'll be doing this again. So if you complete this and then we can do another round, celebrate how far you've come, honor yourself, how far you've come, and who you are becoming. And again, I'm here for you. I'm here to answer your questions, your breakthroughs, your next steps. Please come next meeting if you have a question, prepare that in advance as well. If you have intentions, please do plant the seeds already before you come to the session, and know that you're free to create wealth. You're free to choose your own path. You're free to prosper. You're free to succeed. You don't need permission from anyone. You don't need validation. Decide today that your old story is over and that the new one begins. May the sun bring you new energy by day. May the moon softly restore you by night. May the rain wash away all your worries. May the breeze blow new strength into your being. And may you walk gently through the earth and know its beauty all the days of your life. Let us bring our hands together in prayer and recite the firebreaker principles, or you can just simply say yes after me. Just for today, I'm at peace. I trust. I'm grateful. I work joyfully. I am love. And with a smile on our faces, let us slowly and gently open our eyes. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for your comments. And I really appreciate all of you. See you again next week. And to the ones enrolled in the Goddess Creatics Mastermind, we're meeting this Friday. And schedule your one-on-one sessions with me. I'm here for you. Love and light. Namaste. Thank you.